What's up? All right.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Forrest Hefner. In today's speech, I want you to think about if you've ever been in an accident or have come close to being in an accident due to distracted driving. I assume almost everyone in this room has driven on public roads before. I am guilty of being a distracted driver, but I have taken a personal pledge to stand up and put an end to distracted driving for myself and spread the word, hopefully, to convince you guys. I will start today's speech with a short story and move into the need to put an end to distracted driving. And finally, I'll talk about what will happen if distracted driving does not come to an end. Now let's move in with start with a short story on distracted driving. Picture this. You're sitting there behind the wheel of your beat up Chevy. You've got Taylor Swift blaring in the background. It's a cool summer night as you're driving through downtown. Everything seems to be perfect at that moment. Then, all of a sudden, you pass through an intersection. Everything happens so fast. All of a sudden, you're doing a 180. You're upside down. You don't know what could have happened. The next thing you know is you're waking up inside of an ambulance. What happened? You come to find out another car had run the intersection you were passing through. This individual was not paying attention that the green light had actually turned to red, so they ran the intersection, therefore hitting your car. All because he was sending a short, quick text message to a loved one. Now you are both victims of this accident. This is one of the many types of distracted driving within our economy, texting and driving. According to an article titled Philosophy, Public Affairs, drivers can become distracted because they are eating, telephoning, faxing, shaving, reading, brushing their teeth, which I have witnessed, cleaning up coffee spills, or even applying makeup. All of these items could easily be avoided if you simply chose to avoid them. Now let's talk about why this must come to an end. According to an article written by Bonnie Steinbach titled Drunk Driving, nationally, distracted driving killed 3,477 people in 2015 alone. According to the NHTSA, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, it was the fastest growing cause of highway fatalities over drunk driving, speeding, and failing to wear a seatbelt. This has been an increasing problem all across many different countries in the world. With your help, we can put an end to this distracted driving. In my opinion, people don't care about distracted driving because this has not negatively affected them in their life. People are not easily convinced in a world like today because we're always in that go-go, fast-paced environment. You must send a text message to your boss because you just thought of your appointment tomorrow, so you have to remind them at that moment. It can't wait till you get to the house. Finally, I want to talk about what will happen if distracted driving does not come to an end. With there being more and more drivers on the road every year, there will be plenty of accidents to come. Because right now, we have, say, 10 million drivers on the road. In 5 years, we could have up to 15 million, which is adding those distracted drivers. There are many steps we can take to not be distracted from driving. Here in Utah, we have signs everywhere reminding fatigued people to pull over and not drive. There have been many laws put into place to protect us from texting and driving. Pay attention to these laws. We need to stand up and unite as a whole by putting our cell phones down, buckling the kids in before driving, and not reaching down to grab that thing you dropped down in the floorboard. If you need to use your GPS, take a few minutes to pull over and to adjust the coordinates. I need your help to spread the word on how dangerous this is. Inform your kids of how dangerous texting and driving is, or putting on makeup. That way, maybe them too can avoid this situation. Now, I want you to imagine if this doesn't happen and your kids aren't informed about this, picture them lying in a hospital bed, of how negatively that would affect you, of how sad you'd be. All of that could be prevented if they would just put their phone down. In conclusion, this distracted driving must come to an end. Hopefully you have all taken something away from the speech and will stand with me to put an end to distracted driving. Just scan everybody. Thank you.